Last time on Crown of the Kobold King, our heroes were able to locate Barlis, the missing hunter, with a communication room. The party moved with haste to find him surrounded by undead, only his prayers keeping them at bay. An intense battle begins in the dark catacomb, and eventually the dead stop rising. Our story continues now! Cody. Tell me about when your mom called you about the last episode.
Oh, yeah. So I was talking to my mom on the phone, and she was like, yeah, so for reference ahead of time, my mom, she loves me and supports me, but she doesn't listen to the podcast in order. The way it usually goes is she will finish whatever more important person that she loves more than me, their podcast will finish, and then her Spotify, in an effort to redeem her, will automatically play one of our episodes, but it plays it out of order, so it'll just pick whatever. And so she listened to the most recent episode, and she was on the way home, and she was like, I can't change this, I'm driving. So she listened to the entirety of it. And it's really funny, because now she knows the characters' names. I'm being overly critical in a joking manner. But she has base plot points, committed to memory, but the overarching story is not connected for her. But anyway, she listened in, and then she was like, oh yeah, that was really funny at the end of the episode when you and Felicia were just, you just said Emad's address and his phone number and his email address. That was hilarious. And then I was like, wait, we did that? And then I was like, but yeah, but it was bleeped out, right? And that was the joke. And she was like, no, it wasn't bleeped. And I was like, and she was like, and they sounded real. And I was like, I need to call Emad. I need to call Emad. I need to call Emad right now. I need to call Emad right now. And she was like, yeah, maybe, yeah, I guess you should. You should call him. I was like, I love you. I'll be right back. And then I immediately called Emad, and I was like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm having the worst fucking day ever. Literally everything that's gone wrong has gone wrong. And I was just like, bad news. We may have, as a funny haha, when you got up and went to the bathroom, said your email address, your phone number, and your address. And it may have made it into the episode. And then he was like, wait, at the end? And I was like, yeah, that's what my mom was saying. And he's like, oh no, okay, whew. No, you guys, you did that, but you used fake info for all three of them as if they were real. And he was like, yeah, I'd have to be really stupid if I cut this and put it at the end of the episode. And I was like,
purposely put it in.
This is dangerous. I need to put it somewhere safe.
I was like, oh, thank God.
I was scared for 2 seconds. Yeah. I did panic for 2 seconds. I was like, no. Everything they said was fake.
Yeah.
But the way y'all said it, y'all weren't giggling or anything.
No,
because we were being very the bit was us being serious.
Yeah. It's a good thing no one listens.
The funniest thing is, my mom was like, well, could they have been real? And I was like, they shouldn't have been. We should have been fucking around. And I was like, but sometimes when we don't want Emad to put something in an episode because we say something horrible, we'll just say his address. So he has to go in and edit it out. And I was like, I don't know. So I didn't remember the bit. I remembered doing the bit with Felicia, but I didn't remember what the actual bit was. And so for a second, I was just like, did we do that? Being like, oh, Emad's going to have to edit this. And then he missed it.
No, I remembered.
Yeah.
I remembered
so,
immediately.
Anyway.
I loved that. It was so fun.
He cooled me off after that. And I was like, well, it must have been a good bit if I fooled myself with it 3 weeks later.
Oh, man. And anyone else who wants to leave a comment, make sure to call Cody's phone number to give him the deets.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's too.
Stop.
I don't know if that's real or not. I'm gonna have to check.
You might have to cut that.
Anyway, the number will be in the description.
Sub to our Patreon to get everybody's contact info. Next month is Matthew.
Make sure to call Cody and tell Emad how he could edit better.
Again, that's
Taking all calls. I'd love to hear your
I
complaints.
think that's real. Jesus. Oh my God.
I have no shame.
I should probably bleep that out.
There was something else. What
Rolled off the tongue a little too easy.
was I telling you needed to share as well? I've already blanked on it. Ooh, comments.
That's right. Let me see.
Emma, do yourself a favor and give yourself some dead air.
Can't do it on my phone. It's too hard on my phone. Let me go on the Pooternet.
He doesn't do it. No dead air.
Matthew's taking life partner applications. Submit them to Emad's inbox. You, just check the other episode to find out where that is.
Emma, not Emma.
To get a
sorry.
preview of this lifetime subscription, please subscribe to Matthew's OnlyFans.
I haven't made it yet. Don't be surprised if it shows up someday.
Matthew's email is Matthew Regalo. That is REGALO @gmail.com.
Who is that?
It's you.
Who am me?
Who am I?
Jackie Chan.
We got a comment from a listener in Austria.
Ooh.
And it is on episode, let me see. Episode 2 of Crown of the Kobold King.
Okay.
Prost.
Why is this so hard?
You just had it. Where did it go?
Interact. Okay. It's someone from Austria, and their username is just a string of numbers. You know who you are, and we appreciate the hell out of you.
It's 114-889-7174. Thank you so much for commenting.
I hope it's not your phone number.
Thank you, 114.
And they said, "Hey, Curse Caravan, where can I find episode 1 of the Kobold King? It does not show up on my Spotify. You are doing great work. Love your podcast. Listen to all the other playthroughs already. Thank you so
That's
much."
awesome.
Holy crap, thank you.
Thank you.
It's so cool. I did message. I did message you back. I don't know if you saw. I think you actually did see it because I told you if it doesn't work, go onto our YouTube channel, and I did see we got another subscriber on the YouTube channel, and they were playing episode 1 of Crown of the Kobold King. So I believe that's you.
Beautiful. And for anybody else that's wondering, if you look on Spotify at the very top before the playlist itself, episode 1 of Crown of the Kobold King is actually our display episode. So you can start with episode 1 there and then scroll down to episode 2.
For now.
For now.
Yes. It'll probably change once we start a different story.
Yeah, we'll rotate episode 1 of whatever series we start next.
But as far as March 15th, 2024, there you go. That should be at the top.
Today's the Ides of March.
Today is the Ides of March.
Oh my
Beware.
God. What is that? When Caesar died? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Hell if I know. I just
Yes.
repeated what you said.
For everybody at the table, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Emad, how many times a week do you think about the Roman
Prophesied for
Empire?
Caesar. Beware the Ides of March.
How many times do you think about the Roman Empire?
Usually around March.
But like, how many times like in a week?
In a week?
Mhm.
Oh, never really.
Really?
Not really.
Beta.
No, actually, I do think about it a lot when I hear about Bible stuff. So I'm like, oh, that's when the Roman Empire was around.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know.
Regardless, 114, 889, 7,174. Thank you so much for your comment. Legitimately, that's just a really cool thing to see.
Yeah, I've been having a terrible week at work. I've been working 12-hour days out in the sun. I work outside, and seeing that just made me so freaking happy. Appreciate the hell out of you.
I laughed when he was saying that, not because of it's just funny that that's what you have to do to make a living. And really, if somebody could help him out with that, that'd be great.
Yeah, right now he's forced to work his own cursed caravan, and it's not pretty.
Yeah, I laugh not because he made up a funny story, but because that's what he actually has to go through, and it's pretty funny.
In Texas, it's hot 13 months out of the year.
Good thing we're in Arizona.
114-889-7174. I am going to affectionately call you 114, and thank you so much. We love you. You are so sweet. Thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting. You're the best. Love you so much.
And if you hear this,
smooches.
Please comment on who your favorite person is at the table, because I love that.
And if you're
Don't. It's going to make everybody else sad.
Thank you in
No, it won't.
advance.
No, it won't.
no negative comments, please. Negative comments are
Hey,
awful.
it's a comment of love. There's no negativity there. What are you talking about?
Who's your
Well.
favorite? Don't be afraid.
And if you want
Only
your
4 of us will cry.
username to be,
All of us.
if you want your username to be Jo this hard, make sure to leave a comment.
Please.
And if you don't like your username, change it before you do, because if you do comment, we'll most likely be reading that comment.
And don't forget, whoever's your least favorite is going to be killed off next week. So look forward
Stay
to that.
tuned.
I hope it's
Goodbye,
me.
Rootmoore. Goodbye.
Oh, bullshit.
Sorry, I unplugged my.
He has hot dogs.
Hot dog.
That guy's cool.
I had to explain the concept to my mom of what a barbecue mancer is.
That was awesome. I love that word.
Gonna be a BQ mancer?
BBQ mancer.
BBQ mancer.
Yeah, all this was really fun to explain while my baby sister's in the back seat and who knows nothing of anything cool. And I'm just over here spouting off things like a nerd. So normally, when you are... And I had to... he has a move like this, but instead of that, it's barbecue skewers. He's got a grill on his back he uses as a shield. The whole time she's just back there just like, are we at the hotel yet? Please.
I know.
She's...
She's got to hear the basic stuff first before it gets advanced.
I think she's 9. And she
With, like,
likes
remoulades?
nothing about me as a person. He's
That's
sarcastic.
not true.
He's sarcastic. He smokes. He drinks. He must be a bad person.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
I was waiting. We had to pick up Pepto Bismol for my youngest brother who ate too much while hanging out with his dad. And so on the way driving mom and my sister to the hotel, we stopped at Buc-ee's just to try to grab some Pepto.
Bucheche.
So she just runs kid speed 20 miles an hour while everybody else is walking, runs inside, and I'm waiting outside, and so I'm just vaping in the car, and I have the window down because she's very sensitive about it, and she's like, you blew smoke in my face, and it's like, it's not smoke, and no, I didn't. But
Water
anyway,
vapor, it's only killing me.
yeah, I'm the one in harm here. But there's a point where she came back, she ran ahead of mom, she was standing at the front of the car, and I had the window partway down, and I took a big rip, and I blew it out the window, and it was windy outside, and it blew it all in her face. And she just started flailing at the air, and she went, you blew it in my face! And I just put my head out the window, and I was like, no, I blew it out the window. Earth blew it in your face.
So you killed that guy. No, I didn't. The bullet in the fall killed him.
I'll
What
be a
movie
great
is that?
dad.
That's a Brad Pitt movie, or no, it's Tom Cruise. One of them where they're like a crazy taxi driver. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Moving on.
Wait, no. Collateral?
Probably.
Did Tom Cruise have white hair?
Was it Crazy
Yes.
Taxi?
I think
Yes,
that's
he
Collateral.
was the
Driver.
guy with white hair. Yeah.
Sorry if that's not Collateral. I haven't seen the movie, but I remember it was like early 2000s. I remember Tom Cruise with white hair.
Yeah, he was Assassinator. Like he murdered.
I think they just call that an assassin.
Shut up.
I'm the Assassinator.
Unless you come from Wendy's.
No, he's a body hunter.
How much bacon's on this Tom
A
Cruise?
body hunter. A bounty.
Bounty hunter. Same thing.
Come on.
I've come to assassinatize this whole building.
I'd like an assassinator with a large side of fries, please.
Oh, it sounds awesome.
In all seriousness, we've missed y'all. It has been a couple of weeks since we've been able to record, and we're real excited to put out some more for y'all. Bear with us.
As it's gonna be shitty.
It's gonna be real bad. It's gonna
Bad
be
content.
awful, terrible. Honestly, just check out right now. Just check out. Keep listening, but don't listen. You know what I mean?
No, listen. Don't listen to Felicia.
I'm getting mixed signals.
Sabotaging.
Yeah, votes are still coming in for best cast member.
Put up a YouTube poll.
Oh wait, Emad, didn't you say one of your coworkers is a big fan of me?
Yeah.
What's his name?
No, I'm not gonna say.
He just
Tell
saw
me.
a picture.
Hey,
knows.
Emad's coworker. Appreciate you.
You just saw a picture. There's a girl at the table.
What's his name?
Not gonna say.
Let me shout him out. Come on.
He knows who he is.
Let me shout him out.
Oh, was it Rodney Delaney?
Yeah, that's him.
Last time I talked to Rodney Delaney, he was saying some weird stuff.
Come on, let me
He's not
shout-
gonna hear this for like 5 years.
Let me shout him out, though.
I don't even know if he's still listening though.
What's his name?
I don't even know if he's still alive.
Brendan Fraser.
Oh, the
Not
whale.
his name. Well, you know who you are, and
No,
I
actually-
appreciate you for saying that I'm funny because I had both Cody and Emad shit on me when you said that because they don't think I'm funny,
didn't
but I
shit on
appreciate it.
you.
I appreciate it.
You
a
are
lot.
funny, even though I shit on you. And Emma shit on you too. He can't get out of that either.
All right, yeah, I guess I did. But,
You are funny.
but yeah, you are funny.
You know, for a girl. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Purely for Felicia.
I laughed.
Nobody else
Can comment on
can
that.
find that funny or offensive. Ignore it. All of you. Much like the rest of you are ignoring the dead skeletons at your feet.
Oh yeah.
As once again you
Segue.
stand in this reliquary, the broken bones of the skeletons and skeletal mage scattered on the floor, and behind you, the hunter you've been looking for, whose name you forgot multiple times, Barlis. Around him you can see a coalescence of shimmering, as if a barrier had been erected, and as the last of the skeletons fall, he begins to laugh weakly.
R-Tooth, are you okay?
Emad, why did you laugh into the mic when Cody said erected?
Barlis, how are you doing? I think everything is dead.
Barlis is dead.
Except for
No,
Barlis.
he's not.
Barlis
No,
is
he's not.
You killed him!
As you look at him, he is slumped on the floor. He's on his knees, kneeling in a stance of prayer, and he sees the last skeleton fall, and that shimmering that's around him slowly begins to fade, and his shoulders slump, and he collapses onto the floor.
He's slumped. He needs a doctor.
Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you okay? Are you wounded? I can treat your wounds.
Give me a medicine check.
Gladly. 21.
He's in horrible shape.
Oh,
He is emaciated, like he hasn't been able to eat for a while. His lips are chapped and dry and cracked, and a bit bloody around the edges. He has been here for you're not sure how long, but he has been ill cared for the entire time he's been here. It seems like the last of his strength was used in order to pray to Erastil in order to save himself. And you would surmise from your check that he is suffering from exhaustion.
Rootmoore reaches for a sausage in haste, but
Rootmoore, no!
but realizes he gave his last one to Edgar, and what he wants to do.
I
Edgar.
look forward to meeting him.
Go back.
Edgrin.
Edgrin.
He has a huge name under him for you.
I was on my character sheet. I wasn't looking.
Edgar.
Give me 10 minutes. We'll fix things up. Anybody else have food? Any kind of boring food? I'm gonna spend 10 minutes doing a treating wounds.
I will pass Barlis a ration.
I'm gonna pass on the whole thing.
You throw your week's worth of food onto an unconscious body.
I've been put it in his pocket
Okay.
tenderly.
You tenderly shove a week's worth of food into this unconscious man's pocket.
Rolled a 27. That is a crit. So 4d8 coming at him.
It's pretty good.
Damn.
18 hit points.
As you tend to the hunter's wounds, you note that his frail frame bears many sores, bruises, and cuts. You take your time to bandage each of those, noting particularly his knees have split.
All because he was just praying the whole time. God, I can't
The skin on
imagine
his
just being
knees.
in a dark room. He can't see shit either. Just
Devout.
being in a dark room,
All he
hearing
knows
these
is
skeletons.
the horrors that surround him that have only been kept at bay by his devotion to his god.
He was definitely praying. Nothing weird here. Clack, clack. Somebody help this man.
We need to get him outside now.
You bandage his wounds, and you can feel his ragged breathing begin to steady as you administer your first aid. It will take more time for Barlis to recover fully, but at the very least, you set him on the right path.
Good, good. Is everything okay? Do you know where the butcher is?
When's the last time you got tested?
His eyes flutter open again as you finish your administrations.
Thank you. Arastul has saved me this day.
Hey, buddy, that was us.
Monet kind of nudges Rootmoore. Tell him I put a ration in his pocket.
Oh yes, there's a week's worth of food in your pocket.
Get like a wet meat, a loaf of bread.
I'll eat it right now and die of shock.
Thank you, Monet.
Edward, anything to say to this man?
Nope. I'm just glad he's alive.
Good, let's get the hell out of here, yeah?
Me too, me too.
Yes.
After a
we
quick
need
search.
to get him to safety.
Yes.
Scarab would like to hop off and look at this pedestal behind him.
Sure.
Or whatever this might be.
Yeah, I'd also like to do a quick perception just around the room to see if there's anything cool.
I haven't rolled a die in so long.
I'm
been-
rolling my shittiest die that Emad gave to me.
Last time I rolled a die was at least
Wow.
2 Tuesdays ago from
pretty
this
shitty.
moment in time.
That was so hurtful. It was unnecessarily hurtful.
I'm sad.
I'm honest.
It's gonna roll awesome right now. Let me see. Come on. Fuck.
I got a 27 perception.
24 perception.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Natural 17. Thanks, Emad.
Yeah,
Thank you for
dude.
saying that every time, please.
Do either of you have religion?
That would be a 10.
That would be an 18.
Unless I roll religion again. I'm not
You can
trained.
roll a separate one for religion.
I'm not trained. Unless you'd allow an untrained roll.
We'll see. Give it a go.
15 religion.
Normally
So
no, but you might have heard something in your travels.
24 perception. Sorry. Was that correct? Yeah, 24
24.
perception, 15 religion.
Nunca on my religion.
Is this during Rootmoore treating wounds, or is it after?
We'll say it's during.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For efficiency.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the two of you turn to look at the alcove behind, there is a small idol, one that has been carved directly into the wall. Atop a pedestal carved from a black stone is a dwarven figure. It is rough-hewn, meaning whatever was here originally has likely been carved down and altered to make a smaller idol.
Bastards.
The idol here is of a large dwarf standing over a pit of flames, upon which other dwarves worship within the fire.
Gonna do a crafting check on the idol?
That's Droskar. It used to be Torag. It's Droskar.
Is it worth anything?
Well, no, because it's Droskar.
Yeah, give me a crafting check.
Ooh.
26.
Being a shrewd merchant, you would know that all ancient works,
His grubby fingers reach up to it like a boo in the temple of.
know that all ancient works are of value to the right collector. If you were to be able to find a way to extract this idol from its pedestal, you estimate you could probably fetch as much as 10 gold to the right buyer.
Son of a damn! Grab!
We should destroy it.
Shut up! Don't be an idiot!
So yeah, if you want to roll to check the... well, do you have any tools to be able to remove it?
I have my fingers,
My phalanges.
my strength. strength.
It's carved into the wall.
Pretty strong.
I could rip the wall.
Oh, before I forget, there's something, I don't know if it's a remastered thing or not, but if you want to repair something, you need a repair kit. Have y'all heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that remastered, or has that always been a thing?
I think that's always been a thing.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Unless you
Sounds
have
familiar.
the repair spell.
No. Only thing I've got is the Zhu Huan Dao. But even so, that's not the kind of thing I'd want to use.
Monet is gonna nudge Rootmoore again and be like, "Hey, can you apologize for him for all of the blood on his rations? I'm kind of hurt."
Oh, look at him ravenously eating it. He doesn't notice. It's fine. Just,
Okay, sorry. I'm just bleeding.
you're bleeding. Oh, come here. Let me let me fix that.
It's not a big deal. You don't need to worry about
Oh,
it.
it's a big deal.
It's
I'm gonna
fine.
treat
I'm
wounds on
Totally
Monet.
fine. I'm just bleeding. All over.
27 again. I crit. Let's get 4 d8s in here. 18. 18 hit points.
I feel so much better, Rootmoore. Thank you, Rooty.
Fantastic. You're welcome.
Yeah,
You sweet short man.
Scarab's scratching at it and picking at it. It's not working, and he steps away.
You win today, Rootmoore.
Oh, what did I win? Prize? Let me bring my hammer to this thing.
You know, just like try to hit it from the side. Yeah, really knock it off the wall there. Come on, man. Money.
I don't see anything unless,
You have like a. Oh, actually,
You got a clay dagger. Clay
No.
dagger and a hammer?
Oh yeah, I do have my own. I forgot. I had 2. One of them was Droskar's. That's being used to hold the bucket
Yes.
elevator.
no, I don't have anything.
I don't want to chip my dagger on stone.
It's fine.
Maybe we can use some rope, and I can lightly tap it with my hammer.
I mean, it's not a big deal.
You could give me a crafting check with a penalty if you want to try to use your weapons as improvised tools.
Also have a grappling hook.
I'd be happy to help you out with that.
Well, I'm trained in crafting. Would it be better in my hands or yours?
I mean, I'm pretty good if you want to hand over the tools.
Okay, yeah, take it.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Aid me, big man.
Oh, yes. Yes, remastered edition. Aid is now DC 15 instead of DC 20. I do not aid.
Easier now than ever before. Fuck.
Yeah, not a great one from me. 14.
In your efforts to remove the idol, it crumbles.
Meant to be.
Ah, damn it. Rootmoore,
Yes.
can you heal me?
Oh. Yes, come here, Scarab. Sit down.
I've come
Stop.
to the conclusion that
Stop
the only reason.
squirming.
Hey! Ah! Heal me nicer. Why do you smell weird?
You know why I smell weird. I crit again.
You know
26.
He's so good at it.
DC 15 is easy. 21 hit points.
Damn.
Oh man, I don't think I've used a resolve yet.
I was actually wanting to do that myself.
Where's the resolve now?
Just click on your stamina. It'll bring up a window. And at the very bottom, it says use resolve.
Oh, okay.
Is it right here?
Yes.
I'm going to do that too.
Should we?
I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of running out of energy. Should we make camp? We've got your buddy, Edgrin. We could take that white kobold back to town.
We do have to go.
Take the kobold back to town.
Yes, the hunter's in bad shape.
Should you want to rest here? I do actually have a lock in my backpack.
Oh.
Okay.
Could lock the door.
Lock door.
Well, as far as I know, it's pretty much down the hole. There was that strange fog at the entrance that we passed by. Don't know what secrets that might hold.
Yeah, I don't want to go in there right now. We should probably check the rest of this room, make sure there aren't any creepy boys.
Take 20, thorough search!
We shall search the room.
All the alcoves, shake the skeletons. Make sure they don't wake up.
Clack, clack.
As you walk through the ossuary, you can't help but notice that the skeletons that lie on the floor have a eerie golden glow that emanates from their eyes that slowly begins to dissipate and fade into nothingness. Not the first time that you've seen this light among the undead so far.
Monet will crush all of their skulls beneath her foot.
It's a bit disrespectful.
Very disrespectful, as the light begins to dissipate as you approach anyway. But you make your way throughout the rest of the ossuary, inspecting the... God, who's moving 100 feet? What the fuck? 135 feet?
Scarab.
Gotcha. As you investigate the rest of the ossuary, you find no more of this mysterious glow, and the rest are dwarven remains lying in rest.
Can we see down?
I'm looking for it.
Reveal the entire map, God!
Just do one of these.
Nice.
Oh, it looks wonderful.
Barlis, are you okay with staying the night here? And then we go back to town.
I haven't much choice. I feel my body is weak.
Okay.
Whatever, man. I need a life story.
Carry me
So Monet will go
to feel your warm embrace.
Oh, yes, come here.
Oh, that's
Rootmoore
nice.
embraces him.
Is that a sausage in your pocket?
No, it is not. I'm out of sausages.
Monet will go to the door and lock it with the lock that she does in fact have in her backpack.
Alrighty.
Is it a lock in your pocket, or do you not want to see me?
Yes.
And after you do that, Rootmoore is going to walk up to the door with a few of the bones that are laying on the ground. He's going to set them, he's going to kind of stack them. Are there doorknobs?
Handles.
Handles? Okay. Well, he'd like to stack the bones on the handles. So if anybody tries playing with the door, the bones will clatter and we'll all hear it.
Okay.
I think it would be best if we lay down for the night back here in the back by the shattered statue.
It used to be Torag. It's upsetting.
Monet will set up a bedroll for Barlis, which she also does have.
Got double bed rolls? Dude.
She do.
Made
What's
sure
the
to pick
story
up 2
there?
backpacks.
She's got a lot of stuff. She's very prepared.
Okay, so behind the locked doors of the ossuary, you set up camp for the night. Admittedly, the room is dark and cold and a bit damp, but you are not unaccustomed to the discomfort of the world. Anything you guys want to do before you sleep?
Scarab's gonna walk down one of the these little oops. Uh-oh. How do I erase the mistake I made? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Undo. Control Z.
Oh no. Oh no, it's not working. Oh no. Oh, there it is.
I'm getting it.
Thank you.
You had to go back to the pointer, click on your line, and then delete it.
Yeah, Scarab's gonna go down a hallway and poop and pee. 'Cause he hasn't done that for at least 3 days.
Hey, Scarab, what are you doing? Oh my god.
I'm poo-pooing and pee-peeing! When's the last time you poo-pooed or pee-peed?
Jesus Christ.
Quit looking through these tiny holes!
All of you can smell it. It's awful.
Give me privacy!
Oh.
Rootmoore reminds you of the duck hole.
Ah, yes, the duck hole. Home away from home. Wonderful memories. Yeah, I guess Rootmoore will walk up and down and see if there's any names on the... What do you call them? Not graves, but,
These are no
body cartridges.
Oh, you got one of the body clips for your human gun?
As you monitor the alcoves, no, there are no names. Instead, there are, I guess, caskets. Stone coffins is a better representation. There are stone coffins propped up into each of the alcoves at like a 30-degree angle. So standing up, leaning against the back wall. Several of them are open and empty, from which you imagine the skeletons emerged. The others remain tightly sealed with no sign of opening. Each of them depicts some form of dwarven likeness. You imagine meant to be some form of respect or reverence given most likely by the loved ones who formed them for their lost ones.
Can he tell if it's Droskar or Torag related?
None of them seem to be depictions of anyone you recognize.
Okay. Well, during his shift where he's awake, he's gonna kind of tidy up in here. Clean up the bones. There's no way to tell whose bones are what, but like he's just gonna put bones back in the empty coffins.
Put 6 skulls in one coffin. Hope that's right.
Now you have company. But yeah, I'm good to sleep for the night. Before we actually go to sleep, Rootmoore is gonna bust his last
Nut.
healing spell.
Go!
How's
Sleepy now.
where is he? How's Edgrin looking?
Good question. Caught me off guard. Forgot I made a character sheet for him.
Everybody else is okay, right? HP wise?
Yup.
Cool.
Does Balson, is he full?
Barlis?
He's
Balson?
full HP.
Okay.
Because
he would be able to
Edgrin is
heal
down
him.
4 HP.
He'll be.
Oh, okay.
He'll get that from sleep.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
pretty sure. What's his con?
Unless you want to crit fail on him.
1 times
Go
level.
ahead, roll the die.
He'll get 2 HP back.
Go ahead, Emad, roll the die.
We'll just do a community heal.
Don't roll a 1, Emad.
So this is the AoE heal.
Yes, everyone gets 2d8.
Thanks, man.
And then go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh,
Also, make sure that you're recording. Are you recording?
7. Am I recording? Yes, thank you.
We're the ghosts that come out when you don't go to bed on time.
7 HP. Probably woke up a bunch of shit. Ooh, 15 on the die. 12 perception. What? 27 perception.
One thing you notice is as your holy light begins to pulse outward, washing over your companions, the normal constant flow of holy energy that pours forth from you seems to ebb and struggle against the darkness.
Oh.
Almost as if it fights against some pulsing force in the darkness that you can't perceive beyond this effect. And as the magic begins to dissipate, you can't help but notice now as you stand in the quiet of this long-forgotten crypt that you can hear the very faint whispers of unintelligible voices somewhere beyond the void.
Aggressive or peaceful?
Unknowable. Just
Weird.
quiet, constant.
That's scary.
Perhaps in the chaos you couldn't notice before, but now that you stand in the dark as everybody begins to bed down, you can hear them faintly. Like disembodied voices quietly calling out in the night.
Oh. We are sleeping in a graveyard.
What a wonderful place to sleep!
Perfect.
Honk shoe, honk shoe!
Me.
I'm going to sleep by the door, just in case.
Yeah, where is everyone gonna sleep?
I'm sleeping up in that alcove in the back of the Death Cathedral.
10 feet from the front door to this room.
Hey, Monet.
At 2 Monet.
Oh, I'm setting up in the back with Barlis and Edgrin.
Barlis.
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 Legally blind. As each of you lays down in your bedrolls and begins to await the quiet embrace of slumber, you all too, before long, become aware of these quiet, distant whispers. It makes it hard to fall asleep. as they never seem to go away, not quiet enough to be ignored, but not loud enough to be understood.
Monet actually has earplugs
Nice.
in her backpack.
Wow.
Do you really?
Yes.
You want to put them on? Okay.
Wow.
You don your earplugs. Monet is sound asleep almost immediately with very little struggle. The rest of you, it takes a while longer in the darkness as you contemplate that which you've seen so far and that which you have yet to see. But before long, one after another, each of you falls into silent slumber.
Yes.
As you rest through the night, or your perceived night anyway, best you can throughout, the interior of a dungeon in a long-forgotten ossuary, each of you, aside from Monet, can still hear coming in small pulses, like some obscene necrotic heartbeat pulsing. Scarab, in your sleep, these noises begin to invade your dreams. You find yourself standing in a vast blackness.
This is a bad idea.
The floor beneath you is dark, reflective, and it ripples like water. And as you look around you, you hear these voices. From the voices, you begin to hear something coalesce.
Lord, High Steward, Bafomdad,
What the hell?
there is danger. Wake, wake.
And your eyes snap open in the darkness. Looking to the corner from where you still lay in your bedroll, Tricky is standing at the corner facing the front door. And he is now a large creature. His head is turned towards you and he seems to be regarding you. But the voice stops. And his head slowly turns from you towards the front door. Everybody roll me a perception check, except for Monet.
So asleep right now.
Oh, earplugs.
So asleep.
Oh, God.
That was one of the, I bought a bunch of just random stuff when I first made Monet. And one of the things was earplugs. I don't know why. I don't know the thought process, but I did buy earplugs.
Pretty cool.
Scarab, give yourself a bonus +2 to your check.
Okay. That's going to be a 20 total.
22.
Scarab, now that you focus in on the darkness and you see Tricky's head turn towards the door, you still hear those underlying whispers, though they are more faint now, and instead you can hear a almost imperceptible clink, 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 clink.
Scarab is going to mount Tricky. Is anyone else awake?
Rootmoore, you awake to this noise and you can hear it a lot closer. There's something on the other side of these stone doors making a barely perceptible clink, 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 clink. And as you look at the door, you can see the bones against the door are shuddering. Not enough to knock them over, but something seems to be plinking against the door.
This is terrifying. I know we're in a fantasy world, but just picture just yourself, not as a hero, but in your own house, and you're hearing this shit. I would lose my mind.
Yes.
This is crazy. He's gonna sit up, he's gonna look, he's gonna see Scarab is awake, so he's not gonna say anything, and he's just gonna start frantically putting his armor on, but I think it takes 5 minutes to put your armor
I
on.
believe it is 10 minutes
10
to don
minutes.
armor.
Hey, man, get going. Get off to it.
Yeah, there's a feat that makes it so you can put on your armor faster.
Yeah. That's too long. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna grab his hammer, grab his shield.
As you begin to move around and grab your armor, there is a stop in the noise. You find yourselves once again in the quiet, with only the whispers before the clinking becomes much more rapid and much louder. Pling, cling, cling, pling, cling, cling. The bones at the foot of the door begin to rattle and collapse as you see a small hole form at the edge of the door.
Quickly, Scarab would like to look back, see if Edgrin is up and Monet
The other three are still asleep.
still asleep. Jeez. Scarab's gonna reach into his bag, and he has
Pull out his gun.
no, he has perfect a bar of soap. I would like to toss a bar of soap at Monet.
Roll it.
Oh, frog soap!
Shouldn't have tussled with my weapons. Uh-oh. That would hurt. Just a solid bar of soap. It's like a
Small.
rock.
It's small. It's gonna be less than one than a
D12 of damage.
D1. Tossing underhand. Oh my god! With a
That's a good, oh my god.
I'm gonna do a minus
Minus
Yeah.
4 for non-lethal.
for non-lethal. It's a 25 to hit.
You crit her and kill her with soap.
Oh, that's it.
The soap bar flies across the room and collides with your stomach, Monet, waking you up.
Oh,
And as you begin to stir and you remove
Take
the
out our
earplugs, the
on
noise,
her back.
Scarab's gonna be aiming his gun at you, and then he's gonna aim it down the hallway.
and in this moment the noise redoubles, much louder than before. Pling, pling, plong, pling, 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 plong. And you can see the bones in front of the door begin to rattle and shake as something is slamming into the door with a loud plinking noise before a hole is punched through the stone,
Oh.
and you see a reptilian eye glaring back at you.
Wait, what?
Another
Rootmoore
slab.
sticks his finger in and pokes his eye. Get out of here!
Something,
What, idiot.
something is breaching the door, and the amount of time you have left is very small. You see a metal wedge plink into the hole before a larger hole is starting to form, and before long, the lock itself breaks off the door and it begins to swing open, revealing
Monet would channel her elements. Standing up, seeing that happening, she'd channel her elements.
revealing kobold eyes gleaming in the darkness. Roll for initiative.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I like it. So, did we get our spells back?
I like.
Probably not.
Man, I did all the right things, you know. Put a lock on the door. Put in my earplugs.
Mm-hmm.
All the right things.
No, it was good. It was good.
Give me 1 sec to get all this together. You guys, Vamp, talk. Go.
I think everyone would be happy to know that I started watching One Piece. 60 episodes in 2 days.
One Piece? What is
Yeah.
that?
It's a lot. It's a whole lot. You should watch the live action on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me. It's the guy with the straw hat.
It's fantastic,
Mhm.
Emad. It's about pirates. You would love it.
You would
Yeah.
love it.
You
It's
actually
real
would
good.
love it.
I was going to start watching it, honestly, with my son here.
Mhm.
But I saw that The Batman was about to leave Netflix, so we had to watch that.
The Batman. Is that the
newest one.
Twilight one?
Yeah, the
with-
Twilight dude.
With Twilight in it.
It's good.
Robert Pattinson.
It's good. He plays a good Batman.
One of the better
like him.
Twilight movies, for sure.
The Batman. Have you seen it?
You haven't seen The Batman?
I haven't seen it, but I've seen
Oh, Matthew.
the
Twilight.
Joker. Or
I've
was it
seen
called
Twilight.
Joker or The Joker with Joaquin
Ew.
Phoenix? That shit was actually good.
You need to watch The Batman before it leaves Netflix.
All right, I got some time.
It's 3 hours.
I don't have that much time.
But it's so good.
3 hours?
It's
Come on, I have
3
s-
hours.
But I've got like 3,000 hours of One Piece to watch.
That'll be there forever. It's a Netflix official.
Oh, that's true. You're not wrong.
You should watch
I will. I promise.
I promise.
If you shut the hell up.
I can't do that.
No, but I was gonna say if you should
Yeah.
you should watch you should
Okay, stop.
Thank you. Oh. Cody, kill us, please.
I'm trying.
you should watch Princess Bride.
I will. I'm gonna watch that with my boys. Do need to watch that.
What's the one with Heath Ledger, Matt?
Knight's Tale.
Yeah, have you seen that?
When it came out.
Yeah, you should watch that.
That's
been too long.
Such a good movie.
It's a real good one.
I like how they use like modern music in it too. That's what I remember from it. It's neat.
I need to watch it again. I've only seen it once, but I remember I loved it.
It's funny. I watched Suicide Squad with my boys.
The new one or the old one?
The first one with Will Smith.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not, it's like whatever to me. And it's funny because, you know, with kids, it's not easy. I mean, it is easy to entertain kids. And I asked them, so what do y'all think? And they're like, eh.
Dude, that movie sucked. That movie, like, legitimately as a movie was not great. Have
Yeah.
you seen the new one?
I have not. I heard it's good.
It's
better.
actually, I'd say, my favorite DC movies, outside of the Dark Knight trilogy, because that's different. But my favorite DC movies have been Joker and Suicide Squad. Because they're not trying to do the Marvel thing. It's just
Yeah.
like good stuff. It's like actual good movies.
Yeah, I just thought it was so funny because I'm like, oh, I mean, they're kids. They're easily entertained, but nope, they didn't like
No,
it.
man, that's the thing. Movies are so bad now that it can't even fool kids. Like, it's
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah,
There's some really,
just a lot of stupid one-liners.
yeah, man.
Like they're trying too hard.
Media's always treated us like idiots, but now it's just blatant and bad. Might as well be written by AI. Might as fucking well.
Trash.
All right, sorry. I had a lot to add. Rootmoore, what'd you get?
Oh shit. 26.
Monet, what'd you get?
23.
Very good.
Scarab,
20.
Oh my. Sorry.
Huh. Oh, that's a lot of. We got a lot of kobolds.
Yeah, I just saw.
26.
Ooh, we're tied.
yeah, how do you guys want to handle that?
Doesn't matter to me.
Let me go first,
Okay.
Easy enough.
just in case I magically kill one of them. That way you could get set up better, maybe.
You don't cast spells. Alrighty.
I know I said it as a jerk, as a joke.
As a jerk.
As a jerk,
Yeah, as a jerk. Earlier, I said, we got all our spells back, right? But we probably don't because we didn't sleep all the
Did
way.
not.
Okay.
Which means this is exceptionally dangerous, especially because as the doors burst open, you see two kobold tunnelers in front holding pickaxes, and behind them, they duck as two more stand up and they hurl two canisters into the room.
Oh, jeez.
Both of these are coming at you, Rootmoore. First one is a 19 to hit.
As Rootmoore was getting out of his sleeping bag, you know, he picked up his hammer and his shield. He gets out of his sleeping bag. Literally all he's wearing is a jock strap. Just bare ass jock strap. And his AC is 16.
Okay. The second is going to be a 23. So,
Oh!
two of these canisters fly through the air. They are metallic, and as each of them collides with you, they will do 1d4 plus 1 damage. First one does 2 damage. Second one does 3.
Ah!
Dead. He's dead, everyone.
And then they both explode.
Oh, shit.
So you will
Yeah,
take
see, this is a bad part.
2 more points of damage. And as they explode, they fill the room
Oh.
with a thick smoke, obscuring
Ah!
obscuring your vision. I will now remove your ability to see.
I can't see.
But I can.
Ah!
Okay. Do I?
Sucks.
What do I have for this? Uh-oh.
First up, make sure I have this correctly.
Or is it like a fog?
It actually acts as fog wall.
What are the characteristics of a fogged wall?
Creatures inside are obscured. Let me pull it up real quick.
This is really bad. Rootmoore is out of healing spells, and he also did his battle medicine on himself. So he literally has no way to heal himself right
It has been more than an hour, so you could battle medicine yourself.
now. Battle medicine's once a day.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that is terrible.
Oh, it's been more than how many hours has it been specifically? That
mm,
matters.
let's say it's been about 4, halfway through the night.
Okay, so everybody's enfeebled's gone. Because I had enfeebled 4, and I know you said 1 hour per point.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You are correct.
Okay, that's really good. Rootmoore can use his hammer! Rootmoore's hammer! Yes!
Not all hope is lost.
Okay, we're good.
Just Rootmoore.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
Okay, so this will mechanically function like obscuring mist. As in, all creatures within the mist become concealed, and all creatures outside the mist are concealed to those within. The only difference is the area is also difficult terrain as long as there is smoke.
Okay.
I would like to remind the GM that Monet is a liminal fletching, a liminal fetchling, which means she gets a +1 circumstance bonus to undetected creatures within 60 feet using the seek action.
Nice. Okay. This is where we get into crunchy rules where I have to remember things like concealed. DC 5 flat check to be targeted by anything. This purple is all of the area affected by the smoke currently.
Cool.
Good?
I can't see.
Okay. Alrighty. Scarab, it is your turn.
Oh, boy. Can I hear the kobolds?
You do hear the 2 explosions go off at the front of the room, followed by a cheer of jeering kobolds.
Because I would like to hunt prey, if possible. Did I get a look at them before?
Not from around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking through hunt prey.
I think you can. You don't have to see them.
It
You just
says
have to know
you
their
can-
existence.
Yeah, if you can see them or hear them.
Which one do you want to hunt on? One of the ones that was picking at the door, or one of the ones that hucked a bomb?
One of the ones that hucked a bomb. The one, I guess for us, the one on the back right.
Right. Okay, let me go ahead and do a ray symbol. Boom. He's got a little target on him.
Okay. Now I gotta figure out what's going on with my big boy. I got some moves I can do. I just want to do them in the right order, according to the rules.
That's a good hunt prey
Mm-hmm.
symbol. I like it.
If
Now-
this changes your mind on who you hunt prey, let me go ahead and say that as the smoke begins to fill the room, you hear over the jeer of kobolds a familiar voice.
You should have killed me when you had the chance!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him right away.
Yeah, I was so afraid of leaving him alone.
Let me remove that one and I'll put it on that guy for you.
Yeah, I can smell him.
Oh, can you take off that sad face on Rootmoore? Because that's the fatigued or whatever.
You can take
You
off
can-
that
you can
sad
do
face.
I can?
Yeah.
I got it for
right
you, though.
click.
Oh, thank you.
If you just click yourself,
No, I thought
There you
that
go.
I thought if you put it on, that's it. Like, I can't take it off.
maybe.
Because,
I mean, you shouldn't if I put it on, but... Oh, that reminds me. I gotta put something else on you. Give me a second.
I've already got the rat stain.
The rat stain?
Yeah, that's what that is. That's been on me ever since we fought the rats.
Okay, good.
Is
Never
that
mind.
what- That's what you were
Rat
looking for?
Yep. I was looking for a rat stain. All right. Apologies. Scarab, please continue your turn.
Okay, does anyone know, now that I have Impressive Mount, it has that deal where if I don't command my animal, they get a stride or an
Still
attack?
takes one action.
Do I have to do that at the end of my turn, or can I choose to do it now?
You can choose to do it now.
Okay, that's what I would like to do. So Scarab and Tricky are going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're going to move 30 feet forward. Just at the edge of the wall. So that's a free action. I've used one action to hunt prey. Now, final 2 actions. I'm going to fire at my hunted prey. I will get a +2 to whatever my roll is. Or I guess I need to... Do I need to seek first? Because of the fog?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to seek with a +2. It's going to be a 19.
I will say that that is not enough to pinpoint where he is, but you have a feeling that it is coming from this direction. As I accidentally highlight the creature. Engaging on the volume from what you could hear, you estimate from your current position it is roughly 60 feet away. Straight down the hall.
Can I just fire with a... What, like a 50% chance?
Let's see. Normally
It's a DC 5.
for
Yeah.
concealed, but this is
This is through a fog wall.
unobserved creature. I
So
don't know if you can
hid-
target.
Hidden is DC 11. That's
Okay.
the technical word is hidden.
Okay,
So I don't know if that's.
let's do that. Do a DC
it's
11.
DC 11, yeah.
It's a flat check.
Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't go, then it doesn't go. What'd you get on the flat?
3.
Okay, now roll me to hit anyway.
No.
No.
Gonna blow off Rootmoore's butt cheek.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, Matthew, I'm gonna have to now.
I mean, regardless, I'm just going to take whatever
Yeah.
the card
Well,
says.
let's see what the card is.
There you go.
Actually, I don't know why I opened that first. Good
Nice
catch. Almost hit your beer
I know.
right onto your software.
We pull him from the front, yeah?
Yes.
Can't be rolling ones right now.
Critically hit an ally.
Rootmoore's in his birthday suit. Can't be doing this.
Oh. What was in the fog? Is it like noxious gas?
It's smoke.
Okay. Yeah, as Scarab levels his weapon into the fog, hearing Rootmoore and the screams of this shitty other kobold, he takes a deep breath to ready himself, and when he takes that deep breath, he inhales a bunch of the fog, starts hacking away, and becomes sickened 3.
Ooh.
No!
Yeah.
Sickened is bad because it's just like frightened, but it doesn't go away after each turn. You have to spend an action to retch.
Yeah, it's
What
not.
is it? Do you have to roll a DC 15 to pass it?
Ooh, it lowers my stuff so bad.
Let's see.
Oh, oops.
I am also going to call that your shot goes off. And Rootmoore, as the bullet rips through the smoke, you see a brief moment of clarity as the bullet whizzes past your head.
Oh!
Into the hallway beyond you for a brief moment can not only see... Well, tell me what you see. Roll a perception check.
Kitty, please, out of the dice. I don't even know where my dice is, baby.
It's under her.
Oh. 27.
You see what look like barricades. And moments later, as the bullet whizzes
Oh.
by, you hear a thunk of bullet colliding with wood.
They're trying to trap us in here.
Oh, I wonder why. It's wonderful. I think they're trying to kill us.
Maybe. It's easy to hit me right now, but I'm quite comfortable.
What else you got, Scarab?
Let's see. So that's it. It's final action.
You had Tricky move of its own accord, so you should have 3 actions, right? So then you fired once.
Hunt prey, walk forward, seek, fire.
Gotcha. Thank you for being honest.
I knew there was something else.
Rootmoore, it is your turn. Roll me Constitution save.
Uh-oh. Gotta get out of the smoke.
I take back my honesty. Fire again!
Oh, fortitude?
That one.
Come on, Rootmoore.
Sorry, been playing other games recently.
Natural 1.
Uh-oh.
Rootmoore, you are sickened 2.
Cool. Well, this tastes delicious.
Oh, that's bad.
Can you take the
So is
frowny,
that literally something that happens in the fog?
Pardon?
can you take the frowny face off of Edgrin?
Yeah, I'll put it on Rootmoore.
Oh, I need to put a face on myself.
Help!
Oh,
Let
dang.
me just put that. I'm going to use the frowny face for sickened Emad so you can just have that back.
I don't feel good.
And continue with the rest of your turn.
Oh, thank you. Very kind. Fuck. See, I don't want to run away because Scarab is there.
But you can't see.
You're right. Screw these guys. Draw them in. Rootmoore's gonna run deeper into the room. His plan is to have them come out of the smoke. His movement is 20 feet, I believe. Yup.
Don't forget you're concealed for your kobold.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Also remember that the smoke is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes it.
Not if you close your eyes and run as fast as possible.
So it's one action. 5, 10. Yeah, he's gonna move. He's gonna stride twice out of the smoke, deeper into the room, behind Scarab. This is bad. Oh, and then that's right. With the sickened, I'd like to roll a fortitude save against the effect of the sickened condition
Okay.
with his last action.
You retching.
Yeah, retching. Fortitude, that is 22.
Success.
Oh, good. So he drops 1 sicken. He's sickened 1 now. And that is the end of his turn.
Beautiful.
Oh, hey, smoke is hard to breathe. It's kind of like when you're roasting outside and the wind changes direction and the smoke blows in your face.
Oh, but it smells so good.
Yeah. And then your clothes smell like crap. Luckily, I'm not used. Rootmoore emerges from the smoke, just butt-ass naked, nothing but a jockstrap on.
It wiggles a little bit.
From
when
beyond
when
the
he stops moving.
from beyond the veil of smoke, you hear
Take positions now.
and you hear shuffling beyond the darkness, and it is Monet's turn.
Monet will hunker down and call forth her earth armor. Cover herself in stone.
Sid.
Call forth her earth.
Call forth her earth armor.
Earth.
And she will then channel her elements.
And calling forth the stone armor, that doesn't take any time, right?
Takes an action.
Okay.
And
I want to make Captain Planet in Baldur's Gate. He's a hero.
Gonna take pollution down to 0.
I feel like
I guess he'd be a monk.
she will move to just in front of Scarab and Tricky.
Just into the smoke.
Just into the smoke.
Oh,
Don't slip on my vomit.
careful, it's hard to breathe. Ugh.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're going into the smoke, would you like to cover your mouth or hold your breath?
Shoves earplugs down the throat.
Yeah, I think she would like to cover her mouth with her like scarf that she has.
Okay. When I ask you to roll a fortitude save, give yourself a +1 bonus.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
That is it.
Alrighty. From the hall you hear,
Ready? Fire!
as stones begin to fling their way through the smoke. Monet, one of them comes at you. That is a 14 on the flat check.
Damn.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Yes.
That is a miss.
A second stone comes your way. Pass the flat with a 12. And that 16
That is a miss.
is also a miss. Okay. The other goes right for you, Scarab.
Gotcha.
That one is a fail on the flat check, so the stone clatters to the floor harmlessly. The second passes with a 17. And with a natural 16, that is a 22 to hit.
One moment.
Once the smoke clears, I'm running in there.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. That hits for 6 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
Ow!
Gotcha.
Oof.
Next, you hear more shuffling in the darkness. Before you hear once again.
Reload! Aim!
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't... The support benefit of my boar.
Mm-hmm.
I know once upon a time... Okay, support benefit. Your boar gores your foes. Your boar gores your foes. Until the start of your next turn, your strikes that damage a creature in your boar's reach also deal 1d6 persistent bleed damage. If your boar is nimble or savage, persistent bleed goes higher. He's not nimble or savage. I know that was a thing where if I command an animal, you can't use both abilities because it counts as like a reaction or some shit.
I don't remember if you can't. I think it was either you can't attack and do the special, or you can't move and do the special. But I'm pretty sure you can move and still use the special, but he couldn't have attacked that turn.
Yeah, you can't use all the actions.
So basically, you would
Now-
use like one to move up, and then when you do stuff, the support effect would go off.
Yes, you might. Here's what I would like to do.
Does the support effect have like the little action symbol next to it, or it just says text?
No,
But that one is
I've-
just when you make a strike.
Yeah. I just know there is, and it's not on here, not on Tricky's sheet, but I have heard that like you can't use your full command animal action and use that ability.
So it counts as an action.
Yes.
Okay.
What I would like to do, Scarab is going to reload or
It's-
retch. Or did
It's not
you?
your turn yet.
I thought you said Scarab. I'm so
Nope.
sorry. Oh right, my bad. I was just asking for later.
Oh yeah, Cody
that-
was in the middle of.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Cut that stuff out. I was asking for later.
Still
I'm-
5 more
I'm-
people before
Totally
you.
made myself believe that it's my turn. Let's go.
I'm gonna leave it in.
You can put that. I mean, don't. Look, I've been drinking. All right, I've been drinking.
I thought it was your turn too.
Drinking and excited.
You had me fooled.
Yeah, I do know there was, because I found a thread where people are like, this ability sucks because you can't ever use it without, blah, blah, blah. But now, since my boar can walk on its own,
Yeah.
just make it do that and then
Makes
have
up
it
for
set
it.
up.
It's not just walking; it can do an action.
It can
attack on
it can
its own
attack as well. But yeah, we'll see. I'm so excited to finally. Level 4 is the place to be.
Yeah.
Only going up from here, baby.
Alrighty.
It sucks. -3 on everything.
Monet, within the smoke, you can see the clouds begin to swirl. Don't hint, please. Hit me.
I feel like you forgot to read my note.
No, that's actually coming up next. As you see the kobolds in front, the ones who broke down the door, begin to move through the smoke. And as one comes up to you, it is obscured in the smoke, but as you can see like the smoke updraft for a moment, and you realize the kobold has raised the pick above its head, and fixed to its face is some kind of makeshift gas mask.
Man, I
As
was
it
gonna
then
ask.
Draws the pick down. They still have to make the save, which they both did.
That's just a bonus.
Draws the pick down at you, and so does a... Oh, that's terrible. Does an 8 hit your flat-footed AC?
It does not. Actually, yeah.
Actually, that would have been the 2 even hit to begin with, which it whiffed. I failed the conceal check. So the second one, conceal check, succeeds with a 6. Second hit, also a miss. It's not long before you see another swirl, and a second kobold lines itself next to you, wearing the same gas mask and also wielding a pick. To hit, pass the flat check with a 13. Natural 2 to hit, so it misses.
Good.
Swings a second time. Come on. Come on.
Ah,
Flat
loser!
check. 14 on the flat. And actual to hit, please, big number. I missed. Hold on.
Find
I
a
missed
die.
the box.
Find a die.
The natural 18 outside the box. Okay, does a 19 hit your flat-footed AC?
It does not.
Wow. All right, well, I'm fucked.
It's awesome.
Okay, so to Monet, what are they right now? Are they concealed or are they undetected?
Concealed.
Okay.
You can detect them. You know their general whereabouts. They're just being concealed by the swirling smoke because they are adjacent to you.
Sweet. That is important for her bonuses as a Lindell fetchling. Kyle. Who knew that she'd be dealing with concealed?
I'm so glad you're here, because Rootmoore's not a tank right now.
You know what I'm not glad about?
15 AC.
Is Cody not reading my little message that I wrote to him that said, please don't hit
I
me."
didn't hit you.
Oh, you're right. You
Yeah,
did read
you're
it.
welcome.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, but now that Kobold he's got a shield. As he's standing in the spot that said, don't hit me.
Oh, I can get
Oh,
rid
yeah, now you can't hit him.
Damn it. Come on, Fee.
Sorry. I can fix this.
Okay. Rolling for concealment on the next thing that happens. Natural 10, that's good. 2 hits. Okay. Scarab, does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Because from the smoke, you suddenly see a flask of liquid hurtling towards you through the air as it collides with you and explodes in a gout of flame. You've just been hit by alchemist's fire.
One moment. Let's see.
Can
In
you
response,
shoot it out of the air?
on the stack,
That'd be crazy.
Oh, no. Yeah, it is.
all right, you will take, not too bad, 2 points of fire damage, 1 persistent fire damage, and both you, Monet, and Tricky will take 1 fire splash damage.
Hot, hot, hot!
And just as you begin to recover from the shock of that explosion, you see a second flask clatter to the floor next to you and explode. So you, Monet, and Tricky will each take 1 point of splash damage again.
Ah! Owie, ow!
Uh-oh!
Ouch!
And it is actually the other alchemist's turn. So, for concealment, that one is a miss. Shoot. Okay, let's determine some random shit.
The other The other what?
Alchemist.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is
Good to
where we were going to be aiming for again. And I got a natural 3. We'll just say it's a lost action. So it'll crash somewhere harmlessly in the smoke.
What if it falls at his feet, though?
It's just a lost action. I was going to maybe... I mean, if you want to play that way. I was aiming here, so I was thinking about rolling maybe like a d8 and seeing where it goes.
Because it could fall at his feet. Maybe he fumbles a little bit and...
Okay, so if he was aiming here, let's determine direction, right? So we'll do a d8 for direction first, with 1 being at the top, 2 for a diagonal, or sorry, 1 being on the money. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for which way it goes, right? That makes sense? 8 directions.
Fee, you were saying fall at the kobold's feet. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying, right?
I'm just direction in relation to that, because then I'm going to roll a d8 for the distance. And so if I roll low on the distance, then it goes, say I get a 1, right? It'll go 1 space. That determines whether or not he accidentally throws it behind him and maybe hits other things, hits himself, or if he throws it into the smoke.
Yeah, just roll a D8 and a D4
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
see
'cause,
1,
like,
2, 3, 4.
I mean, where you were clicking, it was just like around.
That'd be fun.
Like
This is where it's aimed. Right on Tricky.
So like what I was saying, like if he was gonna be throwing it like on accident, like here, then it might actually hit here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I want to know is, which direction did it go?
Okay. Yeah.
Did he accidentally throw it to the right, to the left, behind him, forward? So that's what the D8's going to do. It's going to be on the direction. We're going to go clockwise.
Okay.
That's fun.
Got a 6, so it's going to go northwest of him. So from here, it'll go. It could potentially go like this.
Okay.
Seeing how far it goes now, we'll do another. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 spaces away. So I'll do a D8. 6. So 1, 2, 3, and it explodes over here harmlessly in the smoke.
The maze.
Damn. Could have been fun. Could
Yep.
have been fun if it.
Well, here's the
landed
second
on-
one, so who knows? We'll see if he fails on this one. That one is a natural 1.
Yay! Nice catch.
Do we do this on non-named?
Yep.
We do, right? Cards?
Always crit fails. Never, not the.
Gotcha, not cards for... Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's your rule, because 2E doesn't have like a named thing.
I like the rule.
Fantastic. As the kobold begins to launch the bomb into the air, you hear a very quiet pop, and he goes, "Ah! My elbow!" He has a -2 to ranged attacks until healed.
Good.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Someone help him!
It's called Archer's...
I'm on it. Rootmoore sprints into the fog.
Into the fray.
Into the fray. Archer's elbow.
So, although that is the GM's rule, as far as how we've been playing it in all of our other campaigns, the red box is for everyone for fumbles, and the green box is just for named characters.
Yeah.
Right. And green box is only on nat 20s.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. That means it is Scarab's turn. We've gone full circle.
Okay. Well, we got some friends up close. What are the odds that I see this little fella that's standing in front of me in this fog?
Apologies. Something else that happens.
Oh, no.
Now that we are at the beginning of a new round. Beep, 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 dee, 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 dee.
No.
Don't do it. Yep. Yep, of course. The
The
fog
sm-
spreads.
Yep, the smoke continues to billow into the room. It
Okay.
moves forward another 5 feet in all directions.
I thought it would
Did you
shrink.
do
And
it
now
to the
Scarab-
south too?
Yes, I did. You see that extra double line? Or maybe you can't because it's partway concealed.
Yeah,
But it
I
is
didn't
there.
see it right away because the
Scarab, now that you are starting your turn in the smoke, I need a fortitude save
Monet too.
on your turn.
Even if I'm already sickened, how does...
They can just keep stacking, probably.
Let's see. 17.
It's just to make sure it doesn't get worse. Because they can't stack beyond their original value. So it's just to make sure if you crit fumbled, then you would go to sicken 2. Which I know
I'm
you're...
sick
Sick
in
in
3.
three.
I know you are, but
Yeah.
we're checking anyway because if you start to recover like Rootmoore has and then it happens to you, you will always, if you're in the smoke, if you fail, be at sicken 1. But if you crit, you'll be at sicken 2.
Yeah.
So,
17.
cool.
Tricky's got to roll, too.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
Sorry.
Not good. 14.
Exactly enough.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Okay.
Hey, we know the DC.
I don't even know if it's worth it to retch. What's my, I guess, my visibility on... Gosh.
Flat 5 on the guy next to you.
And it would be the same for the bottle throwers.
The ones in the back are going to be, what was it, 5, 7, 11 of the 3 breakpoints, Bob? Or is it just 5 and 11?
Sorry for it's 5 for concealed, 11 for undetected.
Okay. I'm trying to think about how this would work mechanically, because they are in the smoke and you do know that they're around, but there's a difference between being in the smoke right next to somebody and somebody that's like, 20, 30 feet away in the smoke. So I think that they're going to be not undetected, but unobserved by you.
You know what? We'll say screw that. I'm going to go after this guy that's right in front of us.
You could also try to use the seek action again if you wanted to, in order to be able to observe them.
Scarab, be sure to back up so I can get in there.
I'm just going to gamble here.
Alrighty.
First, I'm going to reload. Yeah, Scarab. One action, reload. Second action, fire at this guy right in front of him. For concealment, 5 on the die.
Perfect.
Yeah, dude.
To hit,
That's exactly what you needed.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yes.
Come on, come on. Big money, big money. Terrible. That's going to be 4 damage, magical, piercing.
Okay. 4 damage. Got it.
Final action. Okay, let me use my bullets up real quick. Final action.
Tricky attack!
Tricky is going to gore the foe in front of us, rolling concealment. That's a nope, but I'm still gonna attack. Wait, how's that work again? Well, I guess it just wouldn't go, right?
Right, the action is lost.
Tricky's second action, gonna try again. Do I use MAP on this? Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
MAP, multiple attack penalty.
19 for concealment.
Beautiful.
Now to hit. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oops, wrong button.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be 13 damage.
And Tricky
Nice.
impales the kobold, killing him.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tricky!
And that is the end of my turn. He's just yelling and still ingesting smoke.
Rootmoore.
Rootmoore is gonna try to get rid of this last point of circuit by rolling a fortitude save. Natural 20.
Beautiful.
Throw up.
Bah!
No, Emad, throw up. Do it. Throw up right now.
Nobody wants to hear that.
You vomit on your bare feet and splot your way into battle.
Get that sad face off of me. Get down out of here. All right. Ow.
Sorry, I didn't do what you said.
You can come past me.
That's okay.
That's the thing. Even though I'm taking up 4 squares, it's really like 4 squares tall because he is still a boar. And boars are skinny as hell. You can get through here.
Okay, so in order to hit somebody with range, it's DC 11, right? Since they're in the smoke. There you go.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, DC 11. Here we go.
For undetected.
Who are you
A
aiming at?
19. Hitting the one that's right in front of Monet.
Okay. 19. Go ahead and roll the hit.
So what happens is Rootmoore lifts his hammer up, and his bag that's right next to where he was sleeping, a lot of his kebab skewers start flying out of it.
Oh?
Straight towards the kobold. Damn it, man. 15 to hit.
Ooh. That is a miss.
All right.
Flat-footed?
He
Oh, it's not flat-footed.
He's not flat-footed.
Monet's flat-footed. Scarab tells the other kobold, "Hey, push her!"
Damn. Yeah, that's it. Just completely misses.
Actually, hold on. Let me double check that, because I think in the rule of concealment, if you are concealed from a creature, that you are flat-footed. Or off-balance, whatever it's called.
Yeah, right.
Off
True.
guard.
Off guard.
I don't think.
Because it's not like putting the things to practice, it's not like he would be able to know that they're coming. So I would think that he would be off balance to the attack anyway.
I don't know.
The kobold.
I don't think his AC is affected.
Well, that's just negative thoughts.
Unless he got them smoke vision goggles.
Because, I mean,
that's how that's working.
Think of it this way, like, your character hiding. Why would your AC be lowered if you're hiding? You know what I mean?
No, sorry, I meant the other way. Because the reason I'm checking with smoke is that creatures inside the cloud are concealed to those outside the cloud, but those outside the cloud are also concealed to those inside the cloud.
Yeah.
So, if you are concealed to him, he's flat-footed to you.
See?
You're both concealed to each other, so technically you both should be off balance, right? Or off guard.
That's how I would
Because
think
if
of
I
it.
can't see you attacking me, I'd be off guard,
Yeah, I guess so.
and
I
vice
mean,
versa.
Yeah, I'm going to take your word for it.
That's what I'm trying to double
Yeah,
check.
That's what I was saying, because if you see through it, if you're able to find him through concealment and you do an attack at him, he's not going to have any idea that that's happening, which would be off guard.
Yeah, which right now they are just hidden to you. They're not undetected. So hidden, a creature that's hidden is only barely perceptible. You know what space that it occupies, but little else. Perhaps the creature just moved behind cover and successfully used the hide action. Your target might be in a deep fog bank or behind a waterfall where you can see some movement but can't determine the exact location. You are off guard, -2 AC to a hidden creature, but it becomes observed after the attack. When targeting a hidden creature, before you roll to determine your effect, you must do a DC 11 flat check.
That's what I imagined.
Yes. So I'm not seeing the DC 5 that you were talking about.
DC 5 is for concealed.
Yeah, when you're standing right next to him.
So undetected is 11. Concealed is 5.
Okay. That is not on this cheat sheet that I pulled up. That's why I'm confused.
I have that on my liminal because for Monet, concealed is 3 and undetected is 9.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. So it wouldn't be hidden to you unless that creature uses hide while being concealed. Okay. Okay, so if it is concealed, I don't think you're flat-footed after all. Only if it's hidden. So, I am sorry, a 15 is a miss.
Okay.
That's okay.
Fair.
Rootmoore is done. Probably would have gotten a bonus to their AC because Scarab and Monet are in the way.
Yeah, for partial cover.
Yeah.
You hear more shuffling in the hallway beyond. And then it is Monet's turn.
You want me to do a fortitude?
Please. Give yourself a +1 on that check. Because you covered your mouth.
That is a 14.
That's a success.
Hey.
It's a natural 3. This guy to the south of Monet, right in front of her,
Mm-hmm.
is concealed.
Correct. Not hidden.
So she's gonna go ahead and try to seek him. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a 9, a flat 9.
Why flat? Use your perception bonus.
Oh. I thought it
Yeah,
was a
seeking
flat
costs
check.
an action to find them. The flat check is that's free. It just counts.
Oh,
as
you're
your
just trying to
attack.
hit him?
No, she's trying to seek him.
Okay, then that
She
is an
wants to-
action, and it's a perception check against their stealth DC.
Okay, so then that's a 15. If he's concealed, she just needs to get a 3. So that should be a pass
A 3?
because
No,
of her liminal flesh.
You're thinking of two different things.
Well, it says here, you gain you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to locate undetected creatures. So never mind, that was wrong.
Okay.
Well, you're flat. Okay, that's
So you are trying to locate right now. Add a +1 to your perception check. Because that's what you're doing. You're trying to locate him
So
with
that
the
is
seek action.
a total of a
16?
what did I say before?
15? So +1, 16?
So I was actually wrong when I said 16 before. It would be, or 15 before. It would be a 16, so a 17 total.
Okay. You can see him. He is observed by you and no longer concealed.
Okay, so she knows exactly where he is.
Yep. So you don't have to do the flat check.
So she will go ahead and I'm just doing that to be fair because I know I can see him. Go ahead and right behind him, right here. She's going to
Remember that difficult terrain when moving through the smoke?
She's not gonna move.
Okay. I thought you just said that. My bad.
She is going to cast Whirling Grindstone. And she's going to summon that Whirling Grindstone directly behind him, to the south of him. Nice, there it is.
The Beyblade.
Resummon the Beyblade.
Let it rip.
So the way we were doing it before was at the end of her turn, which this would be at the end of her turn. She would go at, or we would just have the Grindstone go.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay still?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt an impulse attack against the AC of said creature.
And the grindstone itself, is it a creature or a construct or?
Nope. It is. Let me go ahead and read it to you.
I'm curious if whether or not this thing needs to make a flat check.
Attack composite, earth impulse, kineticist, metal primal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally just a spell. She has to sustain it.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll just consider it off of yours. Go ahead and roll to hit. No concealment.
It's similar to like a, what is it, holy weapon, whatever that thing
Mhm.
is, where the weapon just.
And you'll
appears.
go against its flat-footed AC since you're flanking.
So that is a 19. against this
That is a hit.
Yes.
Okay. That kobold takes 9 slashing and 6 fire damage.
Beautiful.
Damn.
Wow. 15 points of damage. As your grindstone cuts and burns the creature, it's barely left standing. It's,
Yes.
You can see, even though you cannot see its face through the makeshift gas mask, you can kind of gauge its expression has now turned to one of horror.
I just like you know how you can how light is like kind of like seeing light through smoke
Mm-hmm.
makes it.
Yeah, like an orangish glow that's just radiating over
So
the
that's
cloud.
what y'all see from outside of the smoke. It's just like from the sparks coming off of the grindstone. It's a cool image in my head. Sweet. And that is the end of her turn.
Good turn.
All right, there are going to be several turns happening here at once, so I'm just going to tell you what you see. The smoke closest to the door that's spilling into the hallway begins to shift and flutter as something moves through it, displacing it. You hear that same shuffling noise again, and before long you can make out the bearish shapes of something being pushed past the kobold alchemists up to the front of the room.
Oh my god.
Using 2 of its actions, Monet suddenly, from the smoke next to the creature you just decimated, you see another kobold wearing a gas mask. This one lunges at you with a sharpened spear.
Don't forget conceal.
Okay, damn it. 18 on the conceal. That sucks.
Oh.
And, 19. Can't be a 61. 19 on the hit for a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is also against your flat-footed AC. I know it still hits, but that is important because it will do extra stuff. Ooh, max damage. 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Eesh, bageesh.
That is that one's turn. And the tunneler next to you begins to flee in terror. Do you have an attack of opportunity?
I do not.
Opportune strike? Okay. It will begin to flee. As it runs to the back of the room, you merely hear a scream.
A kobold scream?
A kobold scream.
Oh, we've been forgetting about Edgrin and the Hunter.
We have been. I'll roll them in. Don't worry.
Kind of you to say we.
It's true?
It was you, Emad. It was all you.
Kind of you to say we and not put it all on Cody.
No, it's not all on Cody. He's got a game to run.
Yeah.
It's all of our
I got a lot of
responsibility.
guys going on right now. I don't know if you
Yeah.
know. That one will be up there. All right, I gotta
That's
do
why
that
I said it
turn.
was kind of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Because a lesser person, like myself, might put it all on Cody.
You fucked up.
Is it fucked up or is it willingly forgetting? Who wants to run those guys? They're useless.
No, Edgrin's got a beautiful
They're not
song.
useless to us. It's more bodies for the fire. Get them in here.
All right, the next one will spend 2 of its actions getting up to you. And it will also try to swing. This is the flat check. As it emerges from the smoke, 14 on the flat. And it hits. That is a 17 against flat-footed.
That is a miss.
Oh my
Damn your high
god.
AC. Well, let's make a mage and give it a shitload of AC. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's
man.
all she got, real.
That's it for that one's turn.
We need you right now.
The last thing that will happen,
She's a stone wall.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
exactly what she is.
flat check on this. 90-15, so we're good. Actual attack. Natural 1.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Ooh.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Okay. That one's kind of lame. It provokes reactions as if you used an action. So we're just going to flavor this one instead. You see much like Monet's grindstone light coming through the smoke, you see a burst of some orangish looking flame happening at the back of the room as the kobold fumbles his firebomb and drops it onto the ground. So that will do some annoying shit to my guys. The one who dropped it will take 2 points of fire plus a persistent fire damage.
Wow.
Sorry, it was this one.
The little
That'll
fire
be
symbol?
fire symbol.
Yeah.
We take 2 off of him. Okay. And the one next to him will take 1 damage. Actually, both of them will take 1 splash damage as well.
So are the doors broken down?
Yes. 8 on the flat check. Does a 22 hit your flatfoot AC?
It does.
Okay. You see
Finally you got hit.
a flask of orange liquid through the air as it collides with you, exploding in a burst of flames. So that is going to do 2 points of fire damage, 1 persistent fire damage, and 1 splash damage to you, the kobold in front of you, and to Tricky and Scarab.
1 damage.
Correct. And then it is the other alchemist's turn. This one coming at you, Scarab. 12 on the flat. 18 to hit, flat-footed.
Ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my Scarab's going to raise his arm into the air and using his 1 daily use of bracers of missile deflection.
Yes.
He's going to bat that shit away,
Yes.
Fantastic.
raising it just enough to do so.
That's awesome.
Okay. So it will crash on the floor next to you still and do 1 damage to you and Monet. And then it's going to throw another. 1 on the flat check, so that opportunity is missed.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then I've got one other thing to do. As the fog begins to billow, filling more of the room, expanding 5 feet further inward, you can't help but notice something shifting around in the smoke. And that's it for this week.
Oh my god.
No!
This I didn't expect this at all. Like I thought, yeah, I mean, it's our fault. Sleeping in a fucking dungeon, it's our fault.
Yeah, but I locked the door.
I know. It's still our fault.
It was pretty good. I mean, like, locking the door was good. Otherwise, you might have just woken up with them all standing over your bed.
This is so bad.
Gross fog. Stupid.
Oh man.
Fog. Dumb.
Dumb as hell.
Bye, everyone!
The Cursed Caravan uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc. used under Paizo's community use policy, paizo.com/community use. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. The Cursed Caravan is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Cursed Caravan theme music and the beat you're hearing now is written by Matthew. We would like
Thank
to
you.
thank Michael Gelfi Studios, the world reference for tabletop RPG audio for the music and the ambiance.
King.
Find out more at michaelgelfi.com. Check out their Patreon. Sorry. Check out their Patreon and YouTube links in the description. And also, thank you for leaving us comments. And also, don't forget to rate us 5 stars on your podcast app of choice. We will read your comments, just like we did at the beginning of this episode.
That
It's
was fun. It was fun, right? It was fun. Say something to us, and we'd love to talk about it.
I mean, of course, as you all know, you've heard it from other people, podcasters, YouTube, whatever. It helps the algorithm, but also, as far as like our feelings and the work we put into this, it moves mountains. It makes us feel good, and we really appreciate it. And also, if you have like a topic you want us to discuss, you can send it at thecursedcaravan@gmail.com. If you have questions or whatever, we can talk about it. And the Cursed Caravan is also on YouTube. That seems to be reliable. If for some reason an episode does not appear for you, that's something, unfortunately, it's out of our control. But YouTube seems to be working very well. So just hit us up on YouTube, and also send a comment saying, hey, I was able to find it on YouTube, but I couldn't find it on Podchaser, Castbox, Spotify, whatever you're using. Just let us know if it's not working, and we'll try to reach out to them to see if we can fix it. But all of our contact information is in the description. Thank you for being a traveler on the Cursed Caravan.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I had a piece of cheesy bread.
You peed on some cheesy bread? What the fuck?
Piece on cheesy bread.
Gross!
I hate piece on cheesy bread.